Welcome to the review, fellas. We're looking at Deribit Exchange today because I constantly get asked by friends in Canada, Europe, and some in Asia where they can trade and follow our signals because BitMEX doesn't allow them to sign up, and we have a great margin trading group. The link is just below this video. You can join for free, and it works on BitMEX and now Deribit. Since I've been testing Deribit out for a while now, it's time to give you my review. So first off, the only coin accepted is BTC for now. You could see the BTC index right here, and we'll go into detail on how they get this price in just a moment. But they accept 195 countries, which is super rare and great for people in Canada, Australia, Sweden, China, and many others. For a full list of countries, you can click the link below, create your account, and there's a full list of the 195 countries. So Deribit was opened in 2016. It's an online platform, as you can see. They specialize in futures and options on Bitcoin. That's what is very unique about Deribit, is that the options section on Bitcoin, and we'll go into that in just a moment. The name of the platform is Deribit. It obviously comes from the words Deri, which is D-E-R-I, Deri, which comes from derivatives, and bit for Bitcoin. So the CEO is John Jansen, and they're based in the Netherlands. So the platform's products are open to traders from pretty much all over the world, 195 countries. So you can also benefit from leverage. They allow up to 100 times leverage on futures. In my opinion, that's more than you'll ever need. I mean, anything above 15 is pretty much gambling with super tight spreads. But the Deribit platform is available to trade both futures and options markets when you create your account, and you can do so by using the link just below this video. It's worth mentioning that the link below is my affiliate link, and when you use that link at no extra cost to you, it will actually save you 10% on fees. And I'm also going to add in there, as my little ethical bribe to sign up using my link, free access to our signals group, the Syndicate, so you can get plug and play positions specific to Deribit when you sign up using the link below. All the details are there. Now, Deribit is aimed more at experienced traders rather than beginner traders, so this is definitely the most advanced trading platform for Bitcoin that exists. So here's how it works. The first is trading futures. On Deribit, as you could see, the futures contracts are set at $10 per contract, or you can go into BTC value, but futures contracts are set at $10 per contract, whereas on BitMEX you're used to a contract being worth $1. So something to note here. The mid-market price, the BTC index or the Deribit price, is set in an average of 6 different exchanges. The exchanges that they take into account are Bitstamp, Gemini, Bitfinex, Itbit, Coinbase, and Kraken. So if you want to learn more about how the price is calculated, the fees, the insurance fund, auto liquidation, and all that, I would step up into their general page. I'll help you, guide you into that. All you have to do is sign up using the link below, and then you can go into all the different fee structures. You can go into their different documentation from here. General Deribit perpetual futures options. So it's pretty simple. The UI is pretty clean, but it is more geared towards advanced users. And let's get back to trading futures on here. So the contracts are priced at $10. Placing a market order is realized when you outbid the order book. So if you want to minimize the fee, make sure you select post only here. You want to click this box, so the post only order will be adjusted to always enter the order book as a maker order without immediate matching. So that's if you want, if you don't mind getting into the market right away, then you can go with this, and it has a reduced fee. If you want to minimize that fee, click this post only. It's not necessary but recommended in some cases, so the order isn't matched instantly. And then if you want to set your stop loss or take profit in a winning trade or close your position entirely, you can do so from the trade slip. Now, to trade options, we'll hop in here. The option market for Bitcoin is very, very small. This is what's unique to Deribit. Deribit allows you to trade these few Bitcoin options even though the market is still considered so new. Trading accounts for options are initially set up with the margin requirement of 10%, but you're required to maintain a 3% margin on your position. So if your margin falls below the maintenance margin, your positions will be automatically liquidated. With Deribit, you can also place put and call options, and if you don't know what those are, then we'll get into that very quick here. The put and call options are unique to Deribit and a good way to hedge some of your bets. So if you don't know what put and call options are, here's a pretty simple explanation. Investors buy calls when they think the share price of the underlying asset, in this case Bitcoin, will rise, or they sell a call if they think it will fall. So call options give the holder the right, but not the obligation. They don't have to, but it gives them the right to purchase an asset at a specified price, which is called the strike price, within a certain period of time. If the asset, in this case Bitcoin, doesn't meet the strike price before the expiration date, the option expires and it becomes worthless. So you as the investor would buy a call if you think the asset is going to go up, and sell calls if you think it will fall. Make sense? Pretty simple. All right, now put options give the holder the right to sell an asset at a specified price, also called the strike price. Put options can be used at any time before the option expires. So an investor would buy a put if they think the share price of the asset will fall, or sell one if they think it will go up. So put buyers, those who have a long position, are either speculative buyers looking for leverage or insurance buyers who want to protect their long positions for a certain period of time, covered by the option. Put sellers, on the other hand, hold a short. They have a short position in the market, expecting the market to either move upward or stay stable. So the worst case scenario for a put seller is a downward market, because the maximum loss is unlimited for an uncovered put seller. Now, as a trader, you can think of call options as a down payment on the asset and put options as insurance, but there's a ton of advanced strategies like using spreads, straddles, strangles that you could consider. More on that later in a future video. For the sake of brevity, I won't go into those, but it's worth learning. So really quick, the fees and charges at Deribit are the maker fee of 0.02% and the taker fee of 0.05%. For options trading, the fee is 0.04% per option contract for both makers and takers. There's also a settlement fee and liquidation fee along with the insurance fund, which is why I recommend going through the Deribit documents section that can be found in your account. I'll show you guys where that is right here in the documentation tab. Now, the most important thing for me when looking at any exchange is the privacy, security, and customer support. Deribit deals only in Bitcoin, and while most platforms require you to fill out a detailed registration form and all these different tiers of verifications and KYC for withdrawals. With Deribit, you don't have to do this. You just register an account. It takes like 30 seconds. It's really quick, and you can transfer Bitcoin to your account and start trading. The reason they do this is because they only deal with Bitcoin, and as for the security, Deribit states they hold 90% of Bitcoins in cold storage. Also, it was worth noting, I noticed that it is up to you to secure your account by using two-factor authentication. That's recommended for anybody, and they make that abundantly clear in their documentation as well, but you should know that. So make sure you're using two-step authenticator for your account. The next thing is the customer support, and they have a pretty detailed frequently asked questions section, which you can see when you sign up using the link below. Log in and check their FAQ section. If you need live support though, which I wanted to test this out, I mean, a lot of times there's something that's not included in the FAQ section, and you need to contact them immediately or as soon as possible. And with Deribit, you can get in touch with them by email or through their live chat. I prefer the live chat option as it's the quickest, and you'll have a record of everything set in the communication. So let's sum up here. At Deribit, you can not only trade futures, but also you can trade options. Creating an account is quick and easy as you will ever see. Just click the link below and you'll see for yourself. You just need an email address and a password. But the only thing is Deribit doesn't support altcoins, just Bitcoin. The cool thing though is your funds are protected by the Deribit fund insurance, and the fees are pretty reasonable. But when you sign up using the link below, you will not only get access to our done-for-you trade signals groups, but you're also going to save 10% on fees. So not only do you get copy and paste done for you trade signals complete with entry, exits, targets, stop loss, reasoning, and detailed Bitcoin analysis, but you're also going to save 10% on Deribit fees when you use the link in the description box. And at Deribit, you can trade in Bitcoin derivatives rather than the actual physical asset itself. And this opens up a whole new world of opportunity for traders interested in speculating on Bitcoin. The idea of trading Bitcoin derivatives is still very new, but when it takes off, I expect Deribit to take over from BitMEX possibly and lead the way. So thanks for watching this review. Make sure click that link in the description box below to create your account on Deribit and get access to the details to join our syndicate for trading signals. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.